Hello again. Today we are doing the fourth section of the Sheltowee Trace Challenge. Supposed to be 18 miles today. I don't know, 18 tomorrow. I don't even know anymore. I can't keep track. They're changing it up. I am in my car. I slept in the car last night in order to be here at the pickup location. They're going to shuttle us down the road 35, 40 miles, and then we're going to hike back. Today it's supposed to be 18 miles of all road. And if you watched any of my other videos, you know I'm not a big fan of roads. And the weather is supposed to be really bad today. It's supposed to be raining, possibly snow. But we'll see how it goes. We're gonna do it anyways. I don't have enough followers to make anybody famous. Well, it is the first day of the fourth section, and we are starting, or have started. This whole day is going to be on road, either gravel or asphalt, so I don't really know how much footage I'm going to get, on top of the fact that it's supposed to rain until afternoon, or possibly rain. We'll see how it goes. It's adventure time. I believe we're on this pavement the rest of the day. Anybody who watches this stuff just knows I love pavement. But still gonna be a good day. I don't know. I'm trying to keep the camera under the umbrella, which is tiny. It's raining like pretty good. It's not doing anything for my legs and my feet in the slightest. Well, I'm getting wet, and it's also snowing. It's like a mixture, I think. Looks like it stopped raining for the moment. I just passed, I guess, a little village known as Heidelberg. I don't know, I'm probably mispronouncing it. It's a little village that was founded by a German family. I don't know what year, I don't remember. They had made it over the Appalachian Mountains and stopped here. And now I'm on, I guess, a 2-mile climb up the ridge here on the road. It's supposed to be rough. I don't know, it's better than going down it. Day might turn out okay as far as the weather. Either just had bad luck or I set up in a bad location. Shortly after this, the wind came through and ripped my tarp in half. So I moved it to the shelter, and then later that evening, my hammock split in two, spilling me onto the ground. Good morning. It's day 2 of the 4th section of the hike. I just left Lago Linda camp, which is pretty awesome. Had I not been there, last night would have been bad. So I set up my camp, and my tarp tore up. It ripped from one side to the other. Like a wind got it, I don't know. So I moved my hammock basically into a barn and strapped it to poles, like supporting the barn. And then last night, I laid in about a half hour, and then my hammock split open and I fell on the ground. Today, we're starting at mile like 203 and going to mile 83, I think. So it's about 20 miles. There's some road walking again today, and supposed to hit the trail. So we'll see how this goes. By the way, if you're still watching this and you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe and like the little video. I guess hit the notifications button. It's a little bell. I don't know. Don't you want to see what happens next? Just did the only creek crossing that there is today. It's cold. It's about 30 degrees when I started down the ridge. 31, 32 when I started down the ridge. Colder down here. I don't know how cold the water is, but it's cold. It's the first time trying out the water shoes, so a very good friend finally convinced me to get some Crocs. So normally I just trek right through the water and I don't normally care, but this is at least a 20-mile day and I'm only 4 miles in, so trying to keep my feet dry if I can. Somebody mentioned that it sounded like I didn't even like hiking on some of my videos because I'm griping about the asphalt. I love hiking. I am not a fan of the asphalt. I don't like long stretches of walking on the road, but on some of these long trails, that's pretty much a necessity. And even though I don't like the asphalt, I hear trekking on the asphalt is better than sitting on the couch at home. So I don't mind it that much, apparently. Maybe I just like to gripe. I'm so shocked anybody's even listening. All right, let's continue on this adventure. Look at these awesome shades. I don't actually know how they look. I couldn't even tell you the last time I wore sunglasses, but they sold me these glasses when I got my last shoes and they said they look good. I just discovered that I lost my earbuds. I completely stripped my pack and couldn't find them. So they're probably gone, which sucks. I don't normally listen to music while I hike, but I will on these road sections. Been a rough trip for losing stuff and tearing stuff up. Onward we go. crossing off of the gravel road now and actually into the natural bridge area. So on trails at this point. I think there's still a road or two to cross, but I believe it's trail for the most part the rest of the way. Just stopped for lunch. Had a few other hikers catch up while eating. About 7.5 miles left, I think, for the day. Just under 5 miles till the end for the day. Should turn out about 35, 36 miles. Good day. Made a detour to Natural Bridge, which is not actually on the Sheltowee, but right off the Sheltowee. As you can tell, it is a destination for people, and it's quite crowded. If you was to continue off behind me, you come to the chairlift and it would take you down to the parking lot where we got picked up at. But that ain't where we're going. Around about mile 84 of the Sheltowee, going to 83. This comes back into the Red River Gorge area where there's dangerous cliffs and bears. Well, that is pretty much it for this section. because of parking issues. This week we went northbound, so we did mile 118 back to 83, which is where we left off last month. Almost all road this section between 118 and 83, all asphalt and gravel yesterday, and most of the day was asphalt as well. The last 7 or 8 miles you jump back into the trails. A couple of rough spots last night, but all in all, good weekend. Till next time.